Welcome everyone to episode 2 of the PR9 initial overview of these ships. Today we got Valparaíso. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have said already, but this is a new faction. It's for Liga de Pedreria, which is from Chile. Yeah, I think this is our first South American ship, so it's a rare one, but it does happen. New faction. What does that open up for us? Who knows? We still need some for, I think, the Dutch Kingdom of Tulipa as well, too. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and talk about this ship. So, wiki has been updated, so that's good. So, I'm going to pull up the wiki, and then I'll go back and forth with the page we see on the, in the game right now. Back and forth so you guys get a better idea. So stats at 125, we got 9,691 health, 438 firepower, 435 on the anti-air, 178 reload, 51 speed, heavy armor, 31 evasion, heavy armor, 31 speed, 80 hit, and 19 on the oil cost. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I think this battleship cost a lot. Like, oh my god, okay, this page is broken. 19 sounds like a lot. I don't think that's like normal. It could be. I'm gonna check right now actually. What's the most recent one? Lion is 17 cost. What about Mecklenburg? Mecklenburg is how much cost? 19. Okay, just for DRs. Okay, maybe I was trolling right there, but yeah. Right now, firepower is not that high. I think like SSR these days can get that amount of firepower, which is nothing spectacular, right? She has good anti-air, but she has really good reload. Like I'm talking like this is New Jersey tier kind of reload. This is very fast. So even though her firepower is not that high, she has a lot of speed. And I'm pretty sure they're going to jump her mechanic to be like very spammy or whatever, so that's probably what they're going to design this ship. Otherwise, though, firepower, nothing too spectacular, but they're going to probably make it a utility ship, so I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of utility with this ship. The efficiencies, we got 140 for the BB gun, 150 for the DD gun, and 150 on the anti-air. Anti-air is very high. BB is on the lower side. Actually, no, I think lower ultra rare side. DD gun is pretty standard, I think. I think there's like New Jersey is what? New Jersey is 210. Okay, that is low as well too. Anyways, a lot of anti-air right there. So utility anti-air. I'm thinking campaign ship. 120. We got 1 accuracy, very good. And now let's talk about the skills here. I think let's talk about it here on this page so you guys get a better idea as well. So, Valpara. So the red skill here, Shimmering Trade Winds of Pedreria. When this ship's main gun finishes reloading, fires a level 10 special barrage. After this effect activates, increase all enemies damage taken by 3% and increases all allies speed and anti-air by 15%. Lasts for 15 seconds. 6 seconds. So very spammy. You really want a fast gun on her. She has a lot of anti-air. She boosts anti-air. She boosts speed, and she increased damage taken on the enemies. So yes, right off the bat, the first skill alone and her high reload tells me you want her to be a very spammy ship. So 457s, your fastest BB guns. That's what you want to have on Valpara. All right. The second skill is going to be Crystalline Hearth of Homecoming. During battle, increase this ship's firepower by 10% and reload by 20%. The ammo type of this ship equips secondary gun is converted into a level 10 HG ammo that ignores enemy shields. Special HG damage modifier based on the skill's level. Once per battle, either 20 seconds after the battle starts or this ship's secondary guns have been fired 30 times, restores 15% of this ship's max HP and increases detection gauge and firing range of this ship's secondary guns to 105. So very, very sustaining. A lot of consistent damage output from the back line. So I know right off the bat this is going to be a very, very good campaign ship, especially for chapter 16. But I'm curious. With the range of 105, you can basically reach any ship from the back line. So I'm thinking this DPS is going to be kind of crazy from not just the main guns only, but the secondary gun as well. Is what I'm thinking. So not because usually battleships you get purely damage from the shells and the barrages. For this ship, we got a barrage, we got the main guns, and I think we got the secondary guns as well too. So there's 3 different methods of DPS coming from this ship right now, which is really, really good. I'm actually curious on how this works out in like actual boss content. Campaign content, amazing. Mob content, amazing. Boss content, I'm very curious on how this is going to work out. And then the last skill, Ruby's Refrain of Restoration. During battle, whenever this ship fires her secondary guns 20 times, restores 5% of this ship's max HP. So you got not only this ship here that heals 15% HP, you got 5% heal right here. So flagship, you're not going to die with this. I think she's the new Musashi, if I had to say, because this is like a lot of heals. This is 20% heals right here. It's insane. 5-second cooldown between activations. Okay, up minimum of 20%. It could be more than that. Every 2 times this effect activates, restores 8% to the ship in your fleet with the lowest HP percentage. When a fleet that is not in this so other fleet fires a level 10 special barrage, whenever an enemy enters a certain range, damage is based on skills level, maximum output of 5 per battle. Wow, that's a lot. When this effect has activated 5 times, restores 5% HP to the frontmost vanguard in your fleet. So she not only heals herself by up to minimum of 20%, she heals your lowest ally ships by 8%, and she heals your frontline ship, which is your tank, by 5%. Lots of heals. Insane kit for utility. This is gonna be the new Raffaello for like end game campaign pushing. Like this is the ship you're gonna use here. You can do Raffaello and her, honestly, that'd be really, really good. But you want to use her. 100% you want to use her. I'm thinking if anti-air is not that important. Even then, she has like crazy anti-air. She has 435 anti-air at 125. You run her with like some kind of healer and you're good to go. You will not die. Anyways, though, let's do the simulation real quick. I want to see how this DD gun mount works. So let's go ahead and see it. So move this out of the way here. Waiting for the first barrage to go off, which is gonna be right now. So here we go. That's the barrage, I assume. Where's the DD guns? Well, I think they got fire like twice. Now I believe, is it gonna start soon? Or like, there it is. Okay, so that's the skill right there. Hearth of Homecoming. She gets the boosted range. Now all her secondary shots just like spits out DPS. Let's not move right here. Let's see how this. Let's look at his DPS output. So, from the defaults alone, that's like 200, 300 tick damage. That's actually really, really good. Like, I'm actually curious on her bossing potential because that secondary gun just spits out consistent damage. Like, let's look at it one more time. I'm not gonna fire the reload or whatever. So we're just gonna wait here. We're gonna chill. We're not gonna do anything. So I want to see this. We're gonna charge once. So she has 2. You guys can't see it right now, but she has 2 reloads here. So let's fire both of them right here. 1, and then 2. Now let's not move. Herf should be off, popped off right now. Here we go. DPS output. So we see consistent 500s on these enemies. I think these enemies are like what, level 100, so it's kind of weak. So I'm guessing 200 ticks. There's 100 right here. So I'm thinking it is going to be like 100 damage, 200 damage ticks. That's actually a lot. Like that's a crazy amount of DPS output from that gun alone. So if I were to build her, definitely it's gonna be with one of these guns right here. So I think second, like, you want to be fast guns obviously, but if I were to, like, let's use New Jersey as the example here, right? Because she has the DD gun slot. If I were to build this ship for like boss content, like campaign is obvious, you slot an anti-air and all that stuff, it's very, very easy. But if I were to do boss content, right, what I would probably do is something like this. I'm moving my camera back down. So we're gonna do a fast gun right here, either the 457 or whatever. You pick whatever gun you want, and then I would probably go like this giga DPS gun. So I think the best gun right now is either the French gun here because of the high firepower, or one of these guns here. So I'm probably gonna put this one on for a time being for firepower. This is like insane DPS output from just these two alone. And then you would just probably just go raw firepower to maximize your damage from your DD guns and your BB gun. Like, this is actually pretty good. Like, campaign, yeah, she's gonna be like the best chip by far for campaign. But if you were to do something like this for bossing, like, this has some really good potential right here. Like, this could spit out so much DPS, it's gonna be insane. So looking at her, even though she has low firepower as a base stat, 438, she has a crazy good DPS output from the second gun. So I gotta max her out because I'm actually really curious. This is the first time we have a battleship that does mixed damage with the BB gun and the DD gun, or the CL gun in this, or most cases. So I'm very curious on how this is gonna work out. But yeah, I think this ship has a lot of potential. I'll probably max her after max. I'll max her after max. Haha, good one. But I'm gonna level her up. I'm gonna see how she turns out, and then I'll give a proper review once I have her maxed out and do a proper showcase with her. But I think she has a lot of potential as well too. So just like Max, very, very good DR ship. You cannot go wrong with maxing this ship out by any means. So thank you guys for watching as always. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.